What's going on, guys? I'm back at you again. Holla at your boy. Finally got a game right. Finally. Hopefully we back on track. I wouldn't count on it because we already know what the deal is, but we gonna keep that on the hush hush. But we got the game right. These brothers from the opening tap, these brothers just came and they balled. These Nuggets just came out. They took the bull by the horn and they told these Clippers, I'm going to take your throat and I'm going to stomp on it. That's exactly what these brothers did. Kawhi Leonard, where were you? Huh? James Harden, where were you? Huh? 7 points in the game 7. And I told you guys, this brother does not show up in game 7s. He's been doing this for 14, 15 years. Now, why the hell would you think it would be different now when he's older, fatter, lazier, more entitled, more annoying, dribbles too much, not enough defense? You thought that this would be better? If you thought that, I don't know what else to tell you. But ultimately, I told you this would happen. I told you James Harden would sell this team down the river. I thought he would have a good game 5 and possibly 6 and then crap the bed. Because that's what this brother do. That's what he does. And you can count on this brother doing it. You know what I'm saying? Kawhi couldn't even give you more than 22. Kawhi was trying to carry this team on his back. And it just wasn't enough. Even Norman Powell, that brother's been giving you at least 20 points every game. That brother only gave you 9. This brother, Bogan, we'll call him, I can't pronounce his last name. That brother gave you 12. Kobe Brown, I don't even know who he is, gave you 13. So let's see who this. We got 1, 2, 3. 3 bench guys scoring more than James Harden. In the biggest game when they need him the most. In 35 minutes of basketball, that's all this brother could produce for you. And we know this brother don't play defense. He did give you 13 assists. But that's not why you're paying this brother $30 million. You ain't paying this brother $30 million to get you assists. I'm sick and tired of this brother getting a pass. Why does James Harden get a pass? He's been stinking up the joint since 2008 or earlier. No, 2010, 11. He ain't that old. But the point I'm trying to make is this brother has had plenty of time to get his act together. And he just can't seem to do it. Same with Westbrook over there, but at least that brother's advancing to the next round. If Westbrook lost, I would have gave him the business too. But we gotta call it ace and ace. This brother James Harden has shown us nothing. He's nothing more than a regular season NBA player. You cannot count on this brother ever in a playoff game. If you do, you will be disappointed. I promise you, you can never, and I mean ever, count on James Harden in a game 7. Game 1, yeah. Game 2, yeah. He'll be there. Maybe even game 3, he'll be there. But game 7, when you need him the most, that brother is gone. He's ghost. You can't count on that brother. Now, when we look at the Nuggets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll even give this guy 7. Almost 7 guys with double digits. It's hard to beat a team that does that. And out of those 7 guys, 2 of them went over 20 points. 3 of them, 4 of them, 15 points or more. That's just I don't know what to say. You can't beat that. How do you beat that? Especially when you can't even get your second star to give you more than 10 points. You can't win. And I told you, brothers, if you count on James Harden, you're throwing your money down the river. That's the best way I can put it. The better team did win this. The name of this game is team, not individuals. The better team won this series, even though it took 7 games. I'm excited to see what the second round holds for us. We're going to see a lot closer matchups. Now, these are the top of the top best teams playing against each other. Now we're going to see something. What do these brothers have inside of them? Who's going to go the distance? Who's going to give it all they got? Or who's going to put their tail between their legs like a little you know what? But for the night, we got another Game 7. I should have known they were going to do this. I wasn't thinking when I made my picks. If I really sat there and thought about it before the video, I would have thought to myself, the NBA is going to need to give us something to watch over the weekend, so they definitely going to give us a Game 7. I wasn't thinking that way. For some reason, I was rushing through the video. I had other things to do, and I made that pick without really fully thinking it through. But when you think of it that way, it makes sense. If I'm ever put in a situation like that again, I'm just going to go pick the Game 7 to happen, especially if it falls on a weekend. Because the NBA loves their ratings, and they get the most ratings on the weekend. So they'd be damned to end their series during the weekday and not get their money over the weekend from those contracts that they sign. That's another way to look at it, brothers. But tonight, it's the Warriors versus the Rockets. I'm going to go to a later game so I can see the players' names and the box score. Because now I'm thinking to myself, who is going to be better for TV? Because this could be Steph Curry's last run. Maybe he might have another season or two to make a push. But for the foreseeable future, it looks like this could be one of his last runs to make. So if that's the case, Jalen Green's only 22, 23 years old. This brother's going to have plenty more basketball, at least 10 more years, at least, of prime basketball to play. Steph Curry, we don't got 10 more years of Steph Curry. That's why I think, no, and we don't have 10 more years of Jimmy Butler or Draymond Green. That's the only reason I think that those brothers are going to win. Because other than that, as a team, as a whole, I think the Rockets have a better team as a whole. They literally got everything you need. They got the centers, or at least a center. Sengun is big enough, and he can shoot a little bit. He's actually a big problem, Sengun is. And Amen Thompson is a problem. Dylan Brooks is just a hack. Van Vliet is a problem. They have no answer for that brother. He's so quick off the ball, dribbling off the dribble, hitting shots. And then Jalen Green had an off night, but he's still a problem on defense. He's an athletic giant. And then you got Steven Adams and more size. So the name of the game is, how do we attack the Warriors and tire them out? The more I talk about this Rockets team, the more I feel like they're more equipped to go to the next round and challenge one of these other teams. Because think about it, guys, even if the Warriors beat them, who is this team really going to beat? I don't think this Warriors team is really ready for what's to come. I don't think the Houston Rockets are either. But I think they have more young guns and more size and more other ways to give problems to other teams. I don't think anybody's going to have problems against the Warriors. I just don't. Guys, I really just don't. If I'm picking the Warriors tonight, I'm picking solely based on what I feel. And I can't go based on feelings, guys. I just can't do it. But at the same time, this game is so hard to call. I don't know which way to go. The only reason I'm picking the Warriors is because they've been there before. They've done this before. But the problem is they're going to Houston. If they were going to get it done, they would have done it at home. But at the same time, the NBA wanted this game to be for Sunday, even though they had a Friday night game. So, I don't know, guys. This is definitely a tough game to pick. But I think I'm going to roll with the Warriors one more time. Even though they let me down the last 2 times. Are they going to let me down 3 times in a row? I just hope they don't. I want to be right more than I care about them winning. All these losses are killing my ego. I need a little win over here, brothers. Please, Warriors, get this done. Get my monkey off my back, even though I got the Nuggets win. Come on, Nuggets. Come on, Warriors. I need y'all. I need y'all to show me what you got. I need y'all to dig deep. Gary Payton, can you give me more than 5 points? Draymond Green, can you give me more than 8? Buddy Hield, can you give me more than 0? You're supposed to be a 3-point shooter. Everyone else did fine. But those 3 brothers, I need y'all to give me a little more. I need a little more out of y'all. And Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler, if y'all give me 30 points and those other brothers step up with everyone else doing what they did, you guys should be able to win. But the problem is, them Houston Rockets, they just look like a team. They just look like they have all the pieces they need to finally get over the hump and finally get things done just for this series. But I'm not really in love with their bench. I'm not in love with the fact that they don't use Jeff Green. There's other teams out there that could use his services, and they use that brother only for 2 minutes. It's a sad shame. So I'm just going to go with the Warriors, guys. I'm just going to roll with it. I don't feel good about it. Just know that. I don't feel good about it, but I'm going with it. They took 2 L's. They got to get this one done. They just have to. Otherwise, it just means the Houston Rockets done figured them out, and the Warriors are done. Other than that, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.